Introduced in 1980, the VIC-20 was an attempt to build a cheap home computer with color graphics. Two different styles of power adapters were used on the VIC-20. The later models used a round connector just like the C64. The VIC-20 was primarily intended to be connected to a television, but it has no built-in RF modulator. Instead, it has an external box that plugs into the video port. But as I have no old television to connect this to, I'll be using a regular Commodore monitor with a regular composite video cable. Most VIC-20 users had a cassette drive, and here is where that would plug in. If you had a printer, such as this Okimate thermal printer, it would plug in here. If you had a disk drive, it would plug into the same port, and the printer would plug into the back of the disk drive. The VIC-20's game cartridges were huge compared to other systems, and here is where they plug in. Due to the limited amount of memory in the computer, most games did come on cartridges. The VIC-20 only has one joystick port, and it uses the same kind as the Atari game systems and would later be used on the C64 and the Amiga. Only a few VIC-20 users actually had a modem, and most of those were older 300 baud modems, but the only modem I have is a 1200 baud modem to demonstrate where this would plug in. Some VIC-20 users needed a bit more RAM, and this is a 32K RAM expander that plugs into the cartridge port. Put it all together, and this would be the ultimate VIC-20 setup.